Northern Union Vape Show.
Five, four, three, two, one.
We are live.
I think we might be live. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
Then we'll have to watch stream. From
That's
what I'm
start.
seeing, we're not quite live.
yeah, we are.
Oh, well, don't know,
Evening,
we
guys.
aren't.
Evening, guys. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. I am a new host, so you've got me vaping with CJ. You've got Benny Vapes, JP Vape Reviews, and Big D, Danny. And we have our special guest. It is the wonderful man that is Mr. Les Picken.
Boys and girls.
With his gas mask on.
Yeah,
It's his new
Ready
character.
for the show.
that's his new character. That's what he's doing.
Start to snivel a lot.
Yeah. It's because I went in the shop yesterday.
So, was he gone? It's frozen.
Oh,
Les.
Oh, yeah,
that's-
Les just froze a little bit.
I have been dropping a few today.
Oh, there we go.
Me, it's what I'm vaping on today. I've got my Faithful Paranormal, which I've had for a good, 2 or 3 years. They're into mark on it, and I've got on top. I've got the tank on the top. I'll tell you in a
is that a
sec.
new tank, Les?
It's
Yes,
the new
tank.
one. It's by them there, and I'm vaping on that liquid, which is a net. It's a dark mesh tank.
Can't get
That-
them anymore, can you?
No. Well, you could never get the coils for them anyway.
No.
I've never seen the coils available, but thankfully the feedback on it.
Gaz, he's doing Mortal Kombat, isn't he? Finish him. Finish him.
Plenty cloudy around here.
Yeah.
Is that what you're vaping on, Les?
Yeah, that's what I'm vaping on now. It's Tabilla 2. I'm vaping at 53.7 watts. I don't know why 0.7, but around about that. It's a lovely flavour.
Yeah.
So, over to Danny.
Thank you, CJ. Tonight I'm on the Devilkin with the Valerian 2 tank because I destroyed my mod. And that's pumping at 120 watts with Just Juice Blue Raspberry inside. And I've also got the Crown 4 mod with the Keys Solomon Mesh RTA from Nature Vape. That's really nice flavour, that. I know it's a bit plain looking, but the flavour's banging. And inside that, I've got Nasty Juice, Grape and Raspberry Shisha. That's at 100 watts, 180 watts. And also, I'm on my Nunchaku too. It's 70 watts with Dr. Vape's Pink Sour. Really nice. And I can't believe you've still not tried it yet, CJ.
Nope.
I'll hand that over to Benny.
Me, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Les. What I'm on is the D barrel that's starting to look a bit scruffy with the TF tank 2 tank or something it's called. In that I have got some Nike's Vape strawberry shortcake. It's all right. I've also got the Navi with some Zap that Danny gave me, lychee lemonade.
I didn't like it, me.
Do you not like it? It's not too bad,
Didn't
actually.
like-
It's a bit like a pink lemonade.
I thought the brand, the actual brand itself was a bit cheap tasting, a bit chemically.
Oh, it's not. I don't think that's too bad in that. It's all right.
Mm.
And that is really it. I have got me mesh tank here with that last little bit of whatever Danny's, that pink stuff thing, whatever it was.
The best liquid in the world.
Pink Panther. Not got a clue what it is. It's all right. So I'll pass it over to... I've been poorly. That's why I'm a bit like all over the place. I'll pass it over to JP. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Right, thanks, Mark. I'm only on a couple of things. I'm on the Ages Boost, as usual. and I'm vaping a Lemberry Brew. That's one of the favourites out of them ones. I prefer that over the Apple I've been vaping. The other one is the Falcon King on the Aegis X, and in that, Empire's Butterscotch Custard. And I'll pass it over to you, CJ.
Okay, thank you very much. I am on a couple of things tonight. Topside Duel with the what's this fucking called again? The Goon 1.5. Inside that, I have got this Rio from Jackrabbit Vapes. Really nice stuff, actually. Because it's coconut, I don't really like coconut, but that actually hasn't got much coconut in it. I quite like it. And I'm also on the Rebirth RTA with the G-Class and Blueberry Duffin by Jackrabbit Vapes. Even though I can't taste it because I needed to re-wick for the show and everything tastes like shit in it. But there we go. So that's me.
That is all done.
Right. We'll go through chat and just give quick hellos. Simon Bridgewood, you all right? Peter Chimera,
Hi, Simon.
Will L, JD-0692, Amanda Robinson,
Amanda.
DE, welcome. J Jerry, you all right, mate? Spurts 40, Kentucky Bill.
He's on.
I see he's adapted that name, hasn't he, quite well?
Yeah, he has done, yeah. Barry Jones, Old Gamer 19, Gamma 19. Sheboygan, Smooth Transmissions, Transmissions is in. Darryl Bayton. What else we got? Flat Cap. You alright, guys? Kevin Smith. Sparks and Fly. Rev, you alright, buddy? Tolomac. You alright, mate? And I think that's about everybody. So, how's your week been? Had a good week?
Yeah, awesome, me. Yeah.
All good. All good.
Apart from
my car broke down.
Oh,
what car have you got?
Down?
Hey?
What
car
car have you
broke
got?
down, why?
I got a Mitsubishi Charisma. It broke down. I don't know why. I wasn't at work at the time. I was just driving along the road. Just all of a sudden decided to clap out.
Is that the big saloon type one?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Well, I bet your insurance is high on that, isn't it?
It is a little bit high. Yeah, it is. A little bit high. Yeah, but just all of a sudden just clapped out on me. Don't know what's wrong with it.
Well, of course it'll be. He's only 15.
Yeah, just get a cactus.
Yeah, get a cactus. You got the bubble wraps upset
Very
you.
reliable cactuses.
Hey, they are. They're fucking mint inside as well. They're comfy.
We've got a Peugeot 107.
107, yeah.
You need one for each foot.
Les, they want to know why you've got gloves on.
It's because of this virus. I don't want to touch my son. Because I came near Benny yesterday, we were in shop, and he were all over the place. He were rubbing his hands on everything. And he got a terrible cough.
I did have yesterday. It's gone now. It's now sore throat. I had a cough yesterday. Now
Oh, you've definitely got it. You've definitely got it.
And I've
Flat Cap's got it as well.
A bit like that.
I've got a flat cap on because I did have my mask on when I came on at the beginning.
Yeah, there's some...
Jerry's vaping on Tinker too. Mine's just, I ain't used mine for ages, but now it's all paint came off of it.
Not Wismec.
Yeah. All paint came off, started coming off. So
I do like Wismec stuff.
I do.
Well, it's a bit like Spot. The paints are not that brilliant. Not paint jobs on them.
Yeah. It's a bit like...
I like the pod system they've got as well. Looks a bit like fucking like a Tix a little bit, but big and black.
You want to see bad paint?
That bloody camera. That's better.
But it's Modus Milliken V2. Looks horrible.
Is that the Milliken V2? What have you been doing to it?
Nothing.
I didn't mean to come across like that.
You've been picking it while you've been sat there.
I used it for about a year, and just almost started coming apart. Horrible.
You set me off now.
Must be, yeah. Sit down.
Never set me off.
Took your gloves off.
Took them off.
Took 'em off.
Dear.
I think it's the mad professor coming out.
Yeah.
Also got a bag of nuts here.
So he's got rubber gloves on playing with his nuts. Not that short, sure, Les.
I can't see chat on there, so I don't know who's in the chat, who's talking and whatnot. But I can't. Is there I can see chat on this?
If you go on to stream.
On YouTube?
Yeah, from YouTube. Remember to mute it and then pop chat out.
Yeah.
Black Cap said he's got more, what's it called? Mabronavirus. So when you start talking Welsh all the time.
On Viper, go, go.
Yeah.
Isn't that a railway station?
Yeah, it's a real place,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a town, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a little village.
They keep pinching fucking sign, don't they?
Yeah, they shortened the word, didn't they? Because they couldn't fit it all on to the sign.
Yeah, on by. Here we go, live now.
Coronavirus.
Mute the sound. Go on, ignore me. I'm just.
All right. Wonder what's going on there. Yes, so Tomax on the Aegis X with a Zeus X.
You know what? Speaking of the Aegis X, I got mine working today, and then I looked online in this blog, whatever you call them. This guy said you need to update your firmware. So I did it, and now I fucked it up because I downloaded the normal Aegis firmware for it. And it's called bricking. So when you download the wrong firmware, your device is then permanently fucked.
Yeah,
but can't you will be permanently fucked, can't you redo it?
I don't know. According to online, you can't. But anyway, they are sending me a new one out. They said, don't worry about the postage.
Welcome. I thought if
So-
you try and update it, I would have thought it'll work.
Yeah, I thought that. I mean, I did type in Aegis X firmware and it popped up that one from Geek Vape official website. So I downloaded it and it fucked it up again. So, but luckily I'm getting another one sent out. So at first I was a bit cheeky. They wanted to send me the old one and I had to pay postage. But then I gave them a bit of a, well, I told you last week, didn't I? Give them a bit of a nasty email back and they said, don't worry about it. We'll send you one out ASAP. So
Yeah, 30 quid for Aegis X. That's what me and James paid.
good, that, innit?
Yeah.
value.
But that's the screen on mine started because it's in van. It started to scratch up. You can't really see it, but if you're up close, it started to because screen's that big. I put it in, the parcel bit at side.
Mm.
It's always in there when I'm driving. So obviously it's in van. It gets scratched up.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be scratch-proof glass on it.
It's not, mate. Honestly, it's not scratch proof. Definitely not.
Isn't it plastic?
Yeah, it's got loads of scratches on it. Can't really see, but
That's why it's smash-proof glass. It's
look,
because
can you see? It's smash proof, but not scratch. Don't know if you can see that.
Also,
Yeah, a
you
little
put it
bit.
on the floor, it won't scratch, it'll be a fucking smash.
You know what, though? When you go on the internet and you type in about all these problems with the Aegis X, it's quite a lot of them. I was quite surprised at being a Geek Vape product and fairly new. But there's loads of issues with them.
It's because they rush them out, don't they? Tomax saying double barrel's better. You don't have to do a double barrel. You have to have that stainless steel one out, you, Danny.
Yeah, the stainless steel one that I've been wanting for about since Christmas time. But I think it was 190 quid at the time. But I want the full kit as well. I want the actual tank from Squid Industries.
You can buy that. You can buy that separate. It's about 30 quid.
Yeah, I know, but I want it with that kit. But I also want it from Carefun as well because I hardly use that anymore.
I've been looking at the Thor 2.
Oh, yeah,
Thor 2 looks awesome.
bit expensive, isn't it, though?
Yeah, I think about 200 quid. About
Yeah.
200 quid. Yeah, but they look so good. I think I need to upgrade my
Kieran, welcome.
You need to upgrade what?
need to upgrade my PC before I do anything else.
Yeah, I need a PC. I've only got a laptop, and it's my daughter's as well.
Oh,
Josh,
is
are
it?
you going to get a proper PC this time?
Yes. Yeah, the one I'm planning to build is about $1,000, I think. But it's
Bloody hell.
it's
I know what you're putting in it.
it's proper Ryzen setup.
Yeah.
I'll show you after the stream.
One from
chat. Well, that's good.
one from DE there. Les, have you come across NET Vapor on YouTube? I think he's very underrated reviewer who describes NETs really well.
I've never heard of him.
I've just answered that.
Oh, sorry.
If you go onto Google, on chat, I've just done it. If you go onto Google and you're on your YouTube and you search for net,
Yeah.
you should find some good reviews, so long as they're still there, because a lot of
Yeah.
people move them over to other websites now, aren't they?
And there's a few people in chat that I know wouldn't know what NET is. So can you explain what NET tobacco is, Les?
NET stands for naturally extracted tobacco. And basically, in a nutshell, it's like making tea with tea leaves, but it takes 12 months or so to make. And effectively what you do is you get the raw tobacco leaves. And we've got about 30 different varieties of cigarette tobaccos, pipe tobaccos, cigar tobaccos, and all this kind of thing. And the ones that we've got at the minute are mainly individual leaves. And them leaves are soaked in pure PG for 9-12 months or so. And so all the flavour on that comes out of the leaf, but not the nicotine, because it's a cold maceration process. And you stir it to keep it moving like. Yeah. And that material, once you filter it and pasteurize it, becomes the flavouring for the juice. So when you get a bottle of juice, there's nothing in it flavouring wise other than the nets that have been naturally extracted by brewing it effectively. And that's it. But then, as well as that, I do some hybrid ones where
it's a long process, isn't it?
It's a very long process. It's quite a tedious process, but it's also a process that you can't just think, oh, I'll start doing that, because it's all involves the Home Office. You have to get permission. You get a license and all this kind of thing. And they do some severe background checks into you. It's quite an invasive process to get a license to be a licensed tobacco importer. And even then, you're restricted to very, very tight limits. And fines galore, if you exceed these things. So you have to work very closely with government on that.
Yeah.
So it is a complicated thing, but then once you've got that, it makes an absolutely superb base for other flavours, because it's smooth, because there's no actual flavourings in it. There's no steeping time required, because there is no flavourings to steep. It's already been steeping for 12 months by making itself. The only thing we've added to it is PG and VG, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, we'll move on to that, Les, because you're Tabilla too. Because Tabilla, you're going to have to stop doing, aren't you?
Tabilla, we're going to have to stop doing that one because we've run out of some of the ingredients that were in it because they've been discontinued by Capella. So what I did is I went through all the new stuff and then incorporated nets into this. So this is a sort of an upgraded version using nets, about 60% nets, with other flavourings, traditional flavours, if you like. But this one I made it with organic Canadian Virginia net with vanilla, tiger nut, and other enhancements is what it says on here. That's that one. Yeah, very nice indeed. It's what I'm vaping on at the minute.
That's what I was going to say, because I know when we're in, you were on about you can't get when we're in shop last week. Last week before you were on about that Tabilla, you're going to have to stop doing it. So if you do use that, then stock up, but obviously go on to Tabilla 2, which is very similar. It's very similar tasting to Macca's.
Well, that's got more caramel. That's caramel and vanilla.
Yeah,
that's just all that's in that one. But it has got that taste to it. But I think a lot of that comes from the tobacco, because Macca's is also based on nets.
Yeah.
So that's probably what you're tasting in there is the base, which is the naturally extracted tobacco. They're very, very smooth and tasty as well. Because like I said, we've got some hybrids now, what I call hybrids, which is based on that, and then other flavours. Like we did one other day, and it was peanut, tobacco and peanut.
I don't like nut vapes.
Interesting though, isn't it? It's an interesting flavour.
Yeah, it is. And I made a cigar yesterday. I don't know if anybody watched the video I did.
You imported one.
Yeah, well, I made the cigar, but it's not for smoking because you're not allowed to smoke, because I have lots of tobacco leaves, different ones. I keep some from each batch so I can personalise juices for people as well, if they've got time, But I made a cigar yesterday out of exotic cigar material from the best next to Cuba. Basically, you can't get Cuban, so we go to Honduras next door. So we've got Honduran stuff, 3 different types of filler and a binder, and then a Havana.
It looked good. I thought he got one. It showed me it, didn't it?
So I made this cigar, and that cigar is actually going to go inside a bottle of juice.
Right.
So it will be evident what the flavour is, because you'll see the bloody cigar in it. Do you know what I mean? And again, on the label, it will say what varieties are in that cigar. So it should taste like that cigar smells before you light it.
Mm.
You know that smell
is mad.
Before you light it, that's what they taste like. But that's going to be 12 months away now before that. You've got to put that away to hatch.
So have you got a favourite then? Now your net tobaccos.
I suppose the one that I usually go back to is the organic ones. There's organic Canadian and organic American. They're both Virginias, but it's really the way that they're dried is slightly different because there's different woods and that.
Are they the flue-cured ones?
They're the flue-cured ones. Yeah,
because I prefer them ones.
Yeah, they're the ones that hang up in a chip in a big barn and have a fire at end, and it just sort of wafts through. That's the flue-cured one.
Yeah.
Have you tried the fire-cured one, where the temperature is higher? And it's literally, have you ever had a coal fire? And on the back of the cold fire, you get the sticky stuff under the soot. It's like tar. Yeah. It's like a Wright's coal tar soap. It's got that kind of smokiness to it. It's very powerful. So you would use that as a kind of a tincture, if you like, a smoke to another tobacco. But some people vape it neat, which is very, very smoky, like a kipper almost.
Yeah.
Well, there's that many varieties of them, and of course, there's all these cigars, like I say, individual cigar leaves. So if you bought a variety of cigar leaves that is in a particular type of cigar, there's no reason why you couldn't blend the juices together to create your own cigar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're individual, almost like flavorings in their own right. So it's easy to play around with them, and they're all smooth straight away, like I said.
Yeah. Do you ask me, do I vape nets? Only one that I like is not that I don't like them, I was a cigar smoker. So the tobacco ones, as in the cigarette tobaccos, don't really do it, but the Macazar Y4 is one of my all-day vapes for for the mouth to lungs. But obviously if he puts that cigar in a thing, I might have a little blast on that one and try that one out. Because, like I say, it showed me in the shop yesterday, and he came over, he says, "Oh, I've got a cigarette like that," and I'm like, "Oh, that's really nice. Where'd you get that from?" He went, yeah, we imported it. I'm like, yeah. Then obviously told me that he'd practiced and made work. But it just looked exactly like a proper cigar.
Proper Havana, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I'm in a very privileged position to be able to have access to these leaves in the raw form. So it's not like chopped up like tobacco. It's actually a raw leaf that's dried, and then they're tied in hands, what they call hands, or sometimes they're like a pair of lungs. And even though it's all the same thing, it's all tobacco, every single one of them looks different. The leaves are different shapes.
Yeah.
Some of them are thicker than others. Some have got bigger veins. So they're all different strains of the same plant. Do you know what I mean? So when they say it's tobacco, it's not just tobacco. There's a lot more to it than that. And then you've got the climate. The climate makes a difference. So you can grow one particular tobacco plant in Virginia and the same one in Honduras, and the results will be totally different because of the climate and the soil and that. So there's a lot goes into these cigars, and that's why they're very, very expensive. Some of these expensive ones that you only get from specialists and that. That's why you can understand why when you go a bit further into it. But I'm enjoying this. So I'll have another batch of tobacco leaves coming in about 6 weeks' time. So that'll start the process on some new varieties that I've got coming. Unless
they get stuck in customs again and you can't get them for another year.
Unless they get stuck in customs again because other pilots got flu.
Yeah. Phyllis Arden's asking, have you made tobacco with CBD?
Well, we can put CBD in any of the flavours that we've got. I think we've got probably about 250 flavours in shop now. But because we make it all on site, when we do CBD, we can actually make any of our juices into CBD in whatever strength is required. But it does become 50-50, otherwise it crystallizes back out. So you wouldn't want to, if you've got a Prince tank, you wouldn't want to get a bottle of CBD normal because it's 50-50. It'll just piss straight through it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ashamed to say I've only tried one of your flavors, and that was Tennessee vanilla.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Oh, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing.
That's the one with the vanilla bean in it. It's the same process as the tobacco, but this one involves vanilla beans. Yeah. And it's been steeped. Once I made the juice and it's been steeped, it then went into an oak barrel. It's called Tennessee because it was a Jack Daniels reworked barrel, if you like.
Yeah.
So it all went into that. Now you don't get any flavour of any whiskey or anything into it, but what you get is the burnt charcoal flavour from the inside of the barrel.
Yeah.
Chris, got that, mate.
But that's the only difference between Madagascar Gold and Tennessee Vanilla. The only difference, it's the same stuff. The only difference is the way it's steeped. and that's because it's had the flavour of that like I said, you can taste it. You can taste charcoal in it.
Yeah.
Which has come from that barrel.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying that quite like the St. James's, Les.
St. James Perique.
Yeah.
That's another very strange tobacco. That is one where they actually get the tobacco leaves and they put it in a barrel and they put pressure on it like a lid with a screw, you know, and they'll leave it like that for 2 years outside to basically rot. And then they take it out and it's like chamois leather. It's literally like, I've got a bag full upstairs. When you come, Benny, I'll show you it.
Yeah.
It looks like something, it's just weird. But that, when you make a juice, the juice has got a kind of a green tinge to it. It's bizarre how many different types of tobaccos there are and how they produce some of them. Like that one, it's outside for 2 years in a barrel, basically pickling. And then you get this leather that comes out of it.
Dan Barden's asking, the best vape shop best tattoo artist in Holmfirth is asking, now tea flavours are getting more popular, could you extract the tea leaves?
Well, I wouldn't want to do it. Because I've got an argument with a tea company.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sore subject.
Do not use black tea.
Because if you don't know what's gone on with that, if you have not watched Les, he's got Yorkshire Gold.
Yorkshire Liquid Gold.
It's what?
It's called Yorkshire Liquid Gold.
Oh, well, it's Yorkshire Liquid Gold. And obviously that's an e-liquid, but is it what they're called from Harrogate? It's
Betty's Tea Rooms. They're objecting because they're saying it's the same product as theirs. Theirs being fucking tea bags.
Yeah.
Yorkshire Gold tea bags. And they're making this case that their stuff is the same as mine. Mine's e-liquid, right?
It's not the same though, is it?
Not quite the same. No, anyway, this is what it's all dragging out and that, but honestly, I've had enough on it.
That must have been going on about 18 months, has it, Les?
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. But there's I think the end of it is coming up only in a couple of weeks' time, actually. That should be last on it. But yeah, it's been a fun ride as that.
Yeah, I didn't get that myself, mate. Yeah. How could you get mixed up between e-liquid and tea? I have no idea.
No idea. I mean, the thing is, when you go to the Intellectual Property Office and have a look, their system is designed so that you can have the same trademark as another company, so long as it's not the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why you get a lot of companies and it'll be called same name, but they actually do different things. You won't be able to open up a supermarket called, I don't know, William Henry Smith or something, because it's W.H. Smith's like, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you William Henry Smith, the butchers, you might get away with it because they never did meat.
Yeah. That
kind of thing. But they're trying to confuse the world and tell them that their customers are so stupid they actually believe that tea bags are the same thing as e-liquid.
Yeah.
But I'll keep you updated on the outcome of that, which I'm looking forward to in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, yeah. And that leads us on to your channel, Les, your vaping channel. You're no longer vaping channel.
No, well, I got rid of that. It's not that YouTube deleted it. I deleted it. And I deleted it because, if you remember Vic, about a month ago, he got his channel was just basically switched off like that, which is exactly the same thing that they did to me 2 years ago, which is why I stopped doing the videos in the first place. Because it takes the wind out. You say, you spent all these years building it somewhat up, and then they just turn it off as if it's fuck all. Because it literally is fuck all to them. But to you, it's an awful fucking lot, like, isn't it? So anyway, that put the scuppers on stuff.
Yeah, you've invested.
And they refused to answer any emails I'd sent to them. They just totally blanked me. Anyway, 3 months later, they turned it back on. I didn't know about it. It was Paul McCartney that rang me and said, your channel's back on. But I never had any faith in then uploading out else, because effectively that was my shop window. Do you know what I mean? And they've smashed it.
Yeah.
So I didn't see any point in just putting more glass into it, because they're just going to smash it at whatever opportunity they want, aren't they? Basically, you've got no control over what YouTube allows and doesn't allow. If it changes its mind one day, that's it. Everybody's off.
Yeah.
Now, all of my channels, because I'm not, I didn't think of devious ways of around it, but all of my channels have all been registered on the same email address. So, and I know from Vic's experience that when they block a channel, they don't just block the channel, they block the user down to the root. So that would have meant a blank of every one of the websites, the YouTube channels. So I thought, well, to save the rest, I'll amputate that arm because it's just too controversial for them. And I can't afford to keep because bearing in mind that Vic was struck on old videos, not even new content, which is the same as they did with me. My video was like 12 months old, and that's what they got me on. So they can do what they like. They can interpret things as however they want, can't they? But my experience is that they just don't get back to you. I think Vic has been very, very lucky to get his channel back. Now, what I should have done, I should have just deleted all my videos.
Yeah, like what Chris has done.
Get me subscribers.
See, we'll talk about that because obviously Chris has changed these. Like, but when I said to you, you've deleted it, he's like, yeah, I deleted it. I said, why didn't you just put all your live stuff? Because he's got another channel. Have you got 3 channels? Is it, Les?
I've got the Life with Les, which is the one that I'm using mainly, which is every Saturday. And I've got an orchid channel because I've grown orchids for 40 odd years. So, and I used to grow them commercially and sell them commercially. And I used to travel all over Europe with them. So I've got an orchid channel featuring stuff like repotting stuff and laboratory work and all that kind of thing. That's on Orchid Species, that's called. And then I've got, I have got another channel, but I forgot what it is.
Life.
We've got Juice Cabin, obviously.
You've got the Life one, haven't you? Is it Life with Les?
Life with Les, yeah, we got that. That's my main one now.
Yeah.
The other one is basically, I mean, there's 7,000 subscribers in that orchid one.
Yeah.
It's not a tiny group, but there is some really useful videos in there. And if you're any good at cooking, or if you're a bit shy at cooking, right, have a look onto Life with Les for some of the recipes. There's a delicious chicken casserole that I did there, and I'll show you it in real time. And it's had about 200,000 views as that video.
Yeah.
So it's because it's a really good recipe and it's dead easy. And I also do cod in butter from scratch, from start to finish. It's less than 20 minutes. It's the same as it is to boil a bag. You know what I mean? And it's so easy to do videos on. That's what my channel's all about now. It's mixed content.
Yeah.
3D printing stuff, sticker making stuff, chats on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Hydroponics, which we do.
So if you do want to see Les again, obviously join up to Life with Les. Why you didn't just put it on his other one? Don't know, change his name.
Can we just say hello to Ian in chat there, Butter Clouds?
Yeah, Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Did see you there, buddy. Did see you. We just didn't want to interrupt Les and he's on his floor. So have you set a timer, Danny, or we're going to do, well, we've just got a little break there. We're going to do giveaway now.
I mean, I've shut up.
That's all right, we'll do it. We'll go on.
Yeah, do you giveaway, Benny?
Yeah, so we have a giveaway, and it's from, Peter's in the chat, it's from Vape This One, and he's kindly let us have his new, I haven't got any bottles, but I will show you a picture, which should pop up on the live now, I think. And so you've got 4 bottles. And I don't know if it came up. I clicked it. I hope it did.
No, it didn't come up.
Did it not come up on live?
No.
Might be delay. I don't know. I did click it. It should have done. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing, but...
Yeah, it did.
Oh, did it come up? Right, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's his Vaporless e-liquid. 4 flavours, and the flavours are... I hope I'm saying this right. Niesman, banana custard, pear drops, and strawberry. So that's what we're giving away. So we will have an intro to that soon. Once Danny's sorted it out, because he's our intro man and picture man. And so we're going to pick a number. And who wants to pick number today? Josh, seeing as you're the new lad. Right.
Just do WhatsApp.
WhatsApp is a number between 1 and 100.
1 and 100.
Yeah, but don't do a pod though and say the number before.
Send a number.
Okay. Yeah.
It is Vaporless e-liquid. That's what it is.
Yes, it came up, Amanda. So you need to
Which
enter.
I've got some there. Last bit of that left, and it does work.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Send the number.
Send the number.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to not text that to Les, no?
I did that last time, and he said, "What the fuck have you sent me that for?" Right, so get your numbers in now, everybody, between 1 and 100. Away you go. I don't know if I'm behind. I probably am.
Oh,
I was about to say, have I crashed or something?
No, it's crashed, I think, online.
I don't know. Kentucky's just put the thing in. Here we go.
Oh, they're coming in now.
Oh, straight away. Yeah, we got
whoa,
one.
wait, whoa. That were quick.
Fucking hell.
we got
That
one
were
already.
quick. Stop. Coil UK.
Yeah. Fourth one in.
Coil UK's picked it.
That's the quickest one yet, that.
It is. You can
That is
stop.
super
That were quick. You didn't even have a chance to
Jesus.
do it.
Super quick.
Yeah.
Josh, have you been sending him numbers?
Yeah.
You can stop with numbers now, because thingy. But I have got another giveaway. If anybody wants, we've got.
Good evening, Foxley.
We've got some toilet roll.
Dan Barden might want to win that, actually.
We've got some pasta and some and gel.
Bloody hell.
I'm only joking. It's for me, all this.
Good evening.
Right, if you put in
Hi, bro.
Mo
Mo, bro.
Right, I will give you. Oh, what it call UK? I will give you this email, which is.
Sheboygan, it's rigged. Is that
So,
Mick or is that
if
another
you send
person?
an email with your details to that, I will pass it on to Peter, and he will sort you out with some e-liquid. So thank you very much. That was really quick with that.
It was very quick.
Evening,
Jeez.
Carl.
Maybe it was just a obvious number to guess.
And if you would like to hit him up on, give him an email up on the, what is it if you want, on Twitter, but send it through there, and I'll pass your details on. But if you just give him some feedback on it, that'd be fantastic. So cheers for that beer. Very much appreciated. Very quick, but very much appreciated for that giveaway. Was that? So yeah. So has everybody stocked up on toilet rolls?
No. Actually.
Oh mate, went in Asda today. There is no toilet roll at all. I hope
No,
as well,
I've-
Florrie.
I've received an email from Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's, pretty much all of them around here saying stop, pretty much to stop, panic buying, basically. Just to stop because we're running out of stock.
Yeah, and it's the older people who can't get out as much as well.
Exactly. I think it's just selfish.
Like Benny, he can't get out at his age.
No,
He needs
exactly,
to,
exactly. But yeah, you see people walking out with trolleys full. I went in today. There was no hand cleaner. There was no bleach. There was no. A bit strange. Washing up liquid, but there was only fairy left on shelves. I didn't get that one.
But whatever you do,
I don't mind, but Asda's got it on sale at the moment.
it's thinking of shit.
So yeah, it's just put on if you want to go over to Vape This one and you get 10% off. Put Vape This 10%, 10 and you get 10% off. Yeah, empty went to Asda. Honestly, it were unbelievable. There was nothing. You walking out, it's like flipping apocalypse. There's just nothing.
Apocalypse.
SAS
like
white.
Honestly, it's like you know when you watch these films where they all run into the supermarket, start piling stuff on. It's like that. It's like unbelievable.
We're gonna have to start using leaves soon, aren't we? Going out to the forest and
I
start
just
using.
go use my hand and use my hand wash that I've got.
Yeah,
Did you
just
see
don't
that?
pick your nose with it.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
that?
Do you see that video on Facebook where he's in a petrol station and there's some 99p hand sanitizer there, and the owner crossed it out and put £10 on it?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous at the moment. Honestly, tins. I'll tell you what, pot noodles. I bought some just in case I'm stuck in house.
What did you get?
What is it? Bombay Bad Boy.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, Bob and curry. But they've got them on at the moment. 70p for King Pots.
That's good, isn't it?
Right.
I've just bought what I need for my family, and that is it. Literally it.
Yeah, Emma's saying 10 minutes. Sainsbury's. We're queuing out the door. Well, I said to you, Les, when I came yesterday, I called in to get them blueberry muffins, and there was none in Aldi. Toilet rolls. People were buying flipping. There were no kitchen roll either because people were buying that because they couldn't get toilet roll.
I mean, we're all taking piss about people panic buying, but if you think about it, the government is saying now that people should be isolated for 4 fucking months. So, in a way, is it panic buying or is it just getting ready? Otherwise you're going to end up with a sore ass, like, aren't you?
I mean, usually a pack of toilet roll will last me a month. Like an 18 pack of toilet roll.
So you're going to need 4 then, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So how many rolls is that?
Have you seen what Spain are doing as well? Because they've isolated everybody. They're only allowed to have open pharmacies, but now, I think it was yesterday, they added vape shops to that line now. So it's pharmacies and vape shops.
Right. So they're not going to do any sign for deliveries now. What they're going to be doing is going to the front door, and it's same with more, knocking on the door, stepping back, and if the customer's not in, they'll step forward and grab the box and take it back. They're not handing parcels to anybody, and you're not having to sign for it either.
No, you're not. I experienced that.
It's what?
I experienced that the other day. They won't let me sign for it.
Yeah. It's because it's unnecessary contact.
Right, Bud Puffs.
Bud Puffs. Hello there from Scotland. Yeah, little sheep.
Well, we tried to build a wall to keep them out, didn't we? Romans did that before. Brothels are closed in Holland. I can believe that, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, freezer stuff. I went past freezer stuff. Which were quite funny. Walked past frozen carrots. There was 2 bags of frozen carrots and 3 tins of peas in there. And I'm like, did someone change their mind halfway around and get carrots out for frozen thing and leave tins of peas in there?
Joe says he's got a jet wash. He'll have a clean ass anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. Tolmack's all right. He lives above a post office convenience store, so he's all right.
Just drill through floor.
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine stuck in Barcelona. He went over supposed to go for football over at weekend. That was cancelled, so he just went out anyway, him and their lass. And he was stuck over there. Obviously, they've cancelled flights, haven't they?
Yeah. Liam's cancelled his holiday, hasn't he? He's thinking that's what's going to happen because he will go to Germany in a couple of weeks.
Well, he won't. We go get there, will he?
No, because they're just close borders to Switzerland and Austria on that.
Yeah. The EU's the epicenter now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said the other week, we're all going to fucking get it. It's just whether you survive it or not. That's it.
Yeah.
Not many choices in life, really, is there?
No.
Probably better if you do get it that way. Your body builds up its immune system because it'll come back again next year.
Well, that's the way a vaccine works, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You can catch it twice this because there've been letting people out in China that's recovered.
Yeah.
And then they've gone and got it fucking again, so you can get it again. It's not like a normal thing where you build up an immunity to it. They've got to create a vaccine of some description.
Well, America have now added the United Kingdom to the ban list now.
America have, haven't they? Yeah.
That many. Yeah.
They're down here as well now, aren't they? They should have just shut the borders when it first started and said no more fucking flights until we've assessed it.
Oh, Les said the German borders shut tomorrow. Barry Jones is saying.
Is it?
Yeah.
DE, Big D and Les will. Have you just said that?
No.
What DE said?
German borders closed.
All right, so DE said Big D and Les, will the virus affect your business, lack of sales, if people stay at home? I'll probably do deliveries if it goes that bad. But I think we're all going to get it anyway, so we're never sure. So unless I'm on death's door.
Well, the thing with me, the way it's going to affect me, is that my mum's 82.
Yeah.
She works in shop. I'm 55, but I've got all these things that you're not supposed to have. So if I got it, it's likely that I could probably get killed with it. So we are better off at some point being isolated.
Yeah.
The government suggested.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just going to bring it home. I'm going to stop at shop. So this other witch, the only way she's going to survive it is basically to self-isolate.
Yeah, your mummies, they're saying that, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's late. It's too late now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they're saying over 70s to stop in house.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not worried about myself. I'm not worried about myself getting it or anything else like that. It's my older relatives, like my nan and I've got granddads as well, and my mum's getting on a bit, so it's a bit worrying.
It's not just as simple as being age related, though, is it? Because it's to do with underlying conditions as well.
Yeah, underlying health
in the 30s. and because they've got an underlying condition, and it's the reduced immune system that's the issue.
You know, a lot of professors though, high end ones, they're saying that vaping would be good.
Oh, yeah.
If you got the disease, it'd be good for it because you'd be clearing out your lungs with the vapor. So that's why the guy in Spain, who's part of the government, said we want vape shops open because we can use vaping as a tool, and that's what he said. Besides, obviously, people being addicted and all that, but it is good for the lungs. So.
Yeah, well, I saw a picture on Twitter of them going around South Korea with PG in like a gun with a mist going around and disinfecting everybody.
They used to do that in hospital, didn't they? They used to pump PG through the air system.
You know, watching, is it Victor First? Or Vaping Vic, whatever he's called. I forget his name on a Thursday.
B1CK?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. There was a guy on there who was saying that's a myth.
What, they used to pump it through air?
Yeah. I thought it was the truth.
I think it's the truth, yeah. But it's
What's
the
the
same.
matter, though?
It's the
Because we're
same as
working in the hospitals.
Yeah, Pud would know, wouldn't
Yeah, what he's just saying is, if you look back up, he was just saying with Pud, there's a bit, I'll read it out to you, he says, I'm back at work tomorrow, a bit worried to be honest. The mood coming out of the public health and the NHS doesn't seem to reflect anything they're saying in the press.
he? Right.
So, and Kevin Smith just said, Pud, my lassie came home a Saturday morning off night shift at local hospital straight to self-isolation.
Yeah.
And what they're saying now about schools is that they're going to open, they're going to not shut, but they're going to essentials like if you're a doctor, nurse, and all that, like your kids can go to school and they'll have like rotating staff coming in to do it. So a class will be open for them that can't, obviously, because we need doctors, nurses, medical persons to go into hospitals. So they don't have to take time off work. So
the trouble is though that when them kids, because they don't suffer from it, generally speaking, the kids won't have any ill effects whatsoever. But when they go home, they're spreading it to family.
Yeah.
And then their parents, go to see their mum and dad or whatever, and then they're fucked.
Yeah. Well, that's what Buzz just saying. He says, I'm worried I'm going to have to self-isolate away from the missus, the kids. They all have asthma.
Yeah.
I've got asthma actually, but I think Edge is on my side compared to some people. You know, Bobster, he's got COPD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about the likes of them sort of people who, you know, they've had really bad conditions with their lungs.
Yeah. Apparently, asthma is not one of the factors.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah. So being asthmatic doesn't necessarily mean it's...
It's people that have like cancer and stuff like that, isn't it? Where their body's just constantly.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm a bit worried about my mum, because she's had cancer. She's still just getting over it now. She's been this weekend. She helps out with a friend's granddaughter and a daughter run a dance school, and they do these dance competitions. And my mum's been doing the kitchen and the dance competitions since Friday night till tonight. And my mum's 67.
Bloody hell.
You know what I mean? So she's been helping out in kitchen there. But my mum's, like I say, she had cancer like 3 years ago. And she's still not right with it now. She still has side. She's had to have a lymph nodes taken out other year as well. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, Mum, why are you, do you know? I don't know. I just rung when I said I had to make a phone call. I rung my mum to make sure she was all right. Yeah. She should be home like earlier. But she says she's all right, but she won't self-isolate, won't my mum?
No. Well, you've seen my mum in shop, haven't you?
Yeah, my mum's same as yours. Like she won't stop eating.
No. Hiya, Mick. Hiya, LJ.
No, she ain't. But they have to do. That's the trouble. We have to do.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, they're going to get it. I mean, ideally, it'd be nice if it went through population as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So that we can get over it, and hopefully it'll die down in summer like a normal one, flu does, and then but it's going to come back in colder months again, just like the flu. It's not gone; it's just dormant during.
But then again, it's giving them more time to figure out how to fight it. I mean, you're looking at 3 or 4 months, the summer period.
By the time that it comes back again, but I think we'll have a vaccine ready.
Well, I was just saying they're telling them to wear PPE, so they've got to wear the masks, the gloves.
It's boiling in there as well.
Danny, you've got a bit of potato, mate.
Oh,
yeah, go like that.
Now the camera's got coronavirus.
Apparently, there's coronavirus in Pontefract.
Yeah, I can believe. Well, I mean, Leeds out there's loads of it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trouble is, you don't know you've got it for 2 weeks.
No, well, the thing that I've got now is I'm going into flats. I'm doing flat inspections on the heating system, and I've just done over the last month probably about 150 different flats.
I mean, technically, you having the flu-like symptoms should have self-isolated. Didn't you?
Les, I don't know about you, but in my shop, I've had that many people come in this week coughing and spluttering, telling me about a cough for the past 5 days, and they're oblivious to what's going on in the news. And I'm saying, I'm not being funny, but I've got kids, guys. So anything you give me now, I'm going to have to sanitize. So I've even been sanitizing the coins off them and stuff like that.
I've seen one. I think it was Titanic Vapor. They've put up on theirs that they're not accepted. It's not a shop for browsing. You can't come in and browse. You've got to pre-book your stuff either by telephone or online, so that it's ready for you. Not going to accept any cash. It's cards only.
Yeah.
So they're taking that level of precaution. So
but
I mean, it's right, really, in a way, because the worst thing you can have now is human contact.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Les, though, they're all saying, "Oh, don't touch your face, your mouth, your hands. Put sanitizer on." But what's the first thing you do? You go on your phone.
Yeah. Rub your nose.
Does anybody clean the phone?
I do.
What, all the time? Every time you use it?
No, not every time I use
exactly.
it. But
so you're touching it all the time.
Yeah.
It's not just because of the coronavirus. I do like a good clean phone. I do like a good.
Yeah, he likes it when he smashed one out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
PUBG,
you're welcome, buddy.
PUBG.
So Amanda Robinson in the chat there, she's a customer of mine, and she's been watching this now for a couple of weeks. And she said, Danny, do me a favour though, please don't talk about coronavirus today. And that's what we've been talking about.
Sorry, we've got to help it. He's just come up, hasn't it?
She's still in chat though.
It's just a topic on everyone's lips, isn't it? You know.
It is. It's just something that's come up.
Yeah, I've sort of gone away from Facebook and Twitter now because that's all I'm seeing. It's just all I'm seeing on there. It's just
at least it leaves us alone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think the best one I saw, I think it was in TVP's group, where a guy where a guy's come into his house, he's put his hand sanitizer on, he's had a shot of vodka with a bottle of vodka on the side ready for the next shot.
Yeah, but there's a lot of memes about it at the minute as well, and people taking the piss. I think that's I think that's healthy. Laugh about it. Have a little bit of a laugh about it.
I tell you what, here's what's quite strange. People buying tonic. There were no tonic on shelves, so everybody's getting pissed on gin. Tonic water, yeah. So everybody's stocking up on gin and tonic. So everybody's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Bud Light had gone as well. There were no Bud Light on shelves. So I don't know if that's an thing for Bud Light.
I mean, it's a good marketing tool as well, isn't it?
Oh, mate.
Corona.
Yeah.
Not for Corona, yeah. They took a massive hit, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's stupid, though, isn't it? To think, I can't have Corona beer now because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, I think that one came out. They had to put a tweet out saying it's not to do with us.
Yeah.
Oh God, to believe it though. Fucking hell.
They ought to call it a chocolate virus.
Yeah. I remember when the Ebola virus came out, and there was a football player called Dele Adebola.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah.
And he had to put a tweet out saying, "I don't have Ebola."
Yeah, that's my name.
It's just a name.
So Late Night Vape Show said 50 watches and only 14 thumbs up. So guys in the chat, we appreciate you being in chat. We really appreciate it. So give us a thumbs up on the stream. It's just underneath the video. Take you 1 second.
Yeah, I've got a bottle of JD and all in covered, so I'm all right.
Yeah, you'll be as sound as a pound, won't you?
I've got some Kentucky Buffalo. What is it as well in?
Buffalo wings.
I also got some bourbon, Kentucky bourbon. Well, I'm all right.
Yeah.
So
Les, in the scenario that you and is it called Liam?
Yeah.
If you both get it, would you shut the shop or what? Because obviously I'm on my own, so I need to pay bills, so I couldn't really shut the shop.
Well, you've got no fucking choice, have you? You would probably be all right with it because I'm assuming that you're fit and healthy.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking strapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fit and healthy.
I'm not fit and healthy. I've got a dicky ticker. I've got diabetes. I've
I
got
get you, right? Yeah.
peripheral arterial disease. I've got fucking arthritis. I've got everything you could, blood pressure, the lot. I've got the full spectrum of what you would expect, having been living a stressful freaking life, really. But that's what it's down to, and I don't drink her out like that. But I'm one of them people who is at risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my mum is, because my mum is also on anti-cancer drugs. Not that she's had cancer, but it's to drop her immunity. So she's got a compromised immunity because she's on tablets for it. So she's deadly at risk.
Yeah.
So there's two of us there. So that means that there's only Liam. But I suspect, might be wrong, but I suspect that the free business rates that the government have given to pretty much all small businesses this year, if your business rates are less than £52,000 a year, which a lot of small shops are, mine included, it means that you're not going to pay any business rates whatsoever.
Right.
Which for me, in fact, the bill said today £7,100, right? And then I got a discount. But that's how much rates are. So they've saved that this year, as well as every business that has business rates less than 15,000, which is all the really small businesses, because you've got no rates basically already.
Yeah.
You're all going to get a £3,000 grant. They say it's a grant, but it's not to be paid back.
Yeah.
So it's a gift.
Yeah.
So that's whatever you're going to be paying on your business rates. So you've got that off your mind, right? Plus a £3,000, so that if you've got other things like standing order, like your water and your electric, things that you can't turn off, then you've got a little bit of buffer for that. Do you know what I mean? To last.
That's quite good, isn't it? Good of the Conservative government to do that.
That's it. Very forward thinking, I think, is that, because there's going to be a lot of people, and they're also now on about freezing bank loans, mortgages, interest rates. Well, they've already just done interest rates.
Yeah, they've just dropped the interest rate.
So they're on about stopping everything and having a holiday. It's not as a holiday, but it means that you're not having to pay out, but equally you're not being billed. You know what I mean? So it's a stance. That's the idea, I think, behind all this free stuff. Yeah. It's not actually free. It's a kind of compensation for what small shops are gonna be going through over the next 4 months or so.
It's frightening, isn't it, when you've got bills to pay? Yeah.
It is. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, though, if people are not coming to shop, your bills would normally keep going, whether you've got people coming or not. Yeah. So at least the government will give you money back to stop that, so to compensate you. But of course, you want to stop up them. But if you can't just have like Liam, because if Liam's there, he's going to catch it without a doubt. He's fit and healthy, but he can take it back to his parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So he's going to probably be at home. But I suspect that the government will announce it next 10 days or so that they're going to ask pretty much all shops to shut. You know, so that there is no people, there is no contact, because that's the only way we're going to do it. Like Italy have done it now. Everybody's locked in their houses and they're all singing in streets, that kind of thing. So I think that's what's going to be necessary here to slow it down until we get to summer, and hopefully, like I say, it'll die off. Yeah, but it's going to come back in autumn, winter.
I mean, Ireland did shut down all schools, so I'm expecting ours to be shut down.
They are going to be, mate.
Rumour, it's this
week.
They are
going to be Friday.
Yeah. It's for the kids. It's not for the kids. It's for the kids bringing it back.
Yeah, it'll be Friday if it's going to be.
Yeah. From what I've seen, the kids aren't in terrible danger.
No, they're not.
It doesn't seem to be affecting them.
They're carriers.
It's just a carrier, yeah. The kids are just a carrier.
Yeah, just a carrier, yeah.
It's like some Walking Dead, isn't it? It's like the beginning of Walking Dead.
It's like that film Outbreak.
Yeah.
It's just like that. It's scary, really, but there's no you can do about it. Like I said, equally, I said in my video a couple of weeks ago, it's either something that's escaped from China in some, lab, or it's the Earth protecting itself by saying, well, we've got too many fucking humans.
They're saying it's banks.
Let's thin them out.
It could be the elite.
They're saying economy. They've done it for economy, so the economy drops.
Yeah. I mean, it could be as well.
That makes sense.
To affect the China economy. Maybe it was America that released it.
Yeah, they're saying it's all for the economy. It's all for the banks and all that lot. so the base rate drops, so everything's not keeps climbing. That can bring it all back down again.
So they're killing people for the stock market.
Yeah, but
Mate,
that's
they've done
because
far worse.
China's getting out of hand. They tried to stop the kids, didn't they? They only could have one kid, and that didn't work. And now they're doing that, but it's all for the stock markets apparently.
It looks like Kevin Smith says there's going to be lots of blind Italians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen that about? Somebody showed me today. A customer, Pornhub, are doing free membership or something for a month in a certain country. Might be Italy.
Because everyone's stuck in their house.
I thought it was a wind up, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So, has anybody seen any bargains while we're on this week? We've been bargain hunting. While I'm on, I will say that if you go over onto Leslie's page, that he has swaps. I won't call it because you're not allowed to call it buy and sell, but they have a swaps thing with a little bit of cash on the side. There is was it Keith that was in on Saturday?
Keith were in on Saturday, yeah.
He's given up vaping and he's selling all his stuff off. And he's got a, what was it, the Triad?
It were
Yeah, it's
it's a Triad.
Yeah, it's a Triad. 6 batteries. Six batteries. Evolved DNA 250C, and he's wanting £60 for it.
Yeah.
He's also got some tanks. He's got Kelpie for a tenner brand new. He's got a coil art, one of the big cases, tools and that. He wants a tenner for that. I bought his charger off him for a tenner. It's a really good one as well. So if you want to go over there, that's a little bag. If you want to go over at Leslie's page and onto the group, if you want to join there, you'll see some bargains in there.
I think it comes under JC Trades and Sales.
Yeah.
JC Trades and Sales on Facebook.
Well, what I've noticed about bargains, eSig 1, if you're into sort of the higher end market, SX Mini, the SX Mini T class, the SL class, and the G class are all under 100 quid at the moment with a free tank lobbed in.
Yeah, bargains there.
Good.
That's a massive steal if you have the money to get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of bargains coming over the next couple of months as older stock that they made several months ago is released again.
Yeah.
Because works will have been going on in background for new products, but their old ones are stuck in the frigging line.
Yeah.
So there'll be a batch of them coming through.
It's like that Aspire Stealth, guys, that I bought. It was £6, and now it's back up to 30 quid.
Yeah.
It was £6 for a month. I wish I bought a shitload of them. £6 for a Stealth. Me and Dan, the tattoo man, bought one each, and I bought a couple for my store.
Yeah. Washington Vapes have got the what's that, Josh, that we're on about earlier on? The watch.
The
Amulet.
Amulet
for $7.99.
Washington Vapes, yeah. The
that's the eSig 1. Just CJ Tetleman's asking where were that. I'm guessing on about the SX stuff. That was eSig 1.
This is eSig 1. It's all on eSig 1's website. Vapors Cloud Odin 200 watt.
Cheers for coming in, mate.
57 quid.
They've got Rinko. What was that one that you got, Dan, it other day?
The Rinko Ticks for £7, I think it was.
Yeah, $7.99, isn't it? At Washington Vapes.
I bought 15 of them just to get them in there. You never know. I think they're quite good, and the coil lasted me. I mean, it's still going today, but it could do with replacing tomorrow. So it's lasted me 10 days for the coil, and I've been battering it. So when a lot of people slagged it off, but I think they're pretty good.
That's pretty good, that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it only lasts a week, what's it cost you for a coil?
Exactly. Yeah.
Versus the 12.5 quid packet of tabs.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Bill, he got
that's going up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fags.
And that's usually per day, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least a packet a day.
Kentucky Bill got a Noisy Cricket for $7.99.
Is that a joke?
What? Noisy Cricket? No, he got Wizmate Noisy Cricket by Jabo. The original one for $7.99.
Dan, I can't get my ticks out because I left it. Got to wind up with my breasts.
Yeah, someone saying it's sad. Sure, got the UL Crown 3 kit. Yeah, Washington Vapes, I saw that with the Iron Fist mod. Is it any good?
Crown Freak.
Can you
I've
put any
never-
cheap juice? I like 6 milligram. Yeah, juice cabin.
Yeah, the juice cabin is
Yeah.
very, very reasonable.
They are.
We have a special on every single week, 60 mils, including Nick shot, $3.99. Then it changes every Saturday.
Changes each week.
Wow.
It brings people in.
So if you
And
have a
how
look
much you
on
get-
Juice Cabin's site,
How much is your NET tobacco? How much are them
Tobacco?
ranges? Yeah.
I think they're about £1.50 extra. So I think normally they're about 11 quid, 12 quid for
Yeah.
60 mil. That includes a Nick shot.
That's really good price, that.
Bear
Yeah.
with me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
No
So
problem.
even though it takes a long time, we just do it. To be honest, I do it because I enjoy doing it.
Yeah. I mean, most companies, going through all that trouble to get them flavours, they'd be charging a hell of a lot more than 12, 13 quid. Hell of a lot more.
Well, my philosophy is if you make enough, you've made enough. I'm honestly not here to be a millionaire. I really don't care. What I enjoy, what I've enjoyed since I was at middle school down here, is the act of selling the stuff, not the act of getting the money.
Yeah.
It's the weird thing is that it's like I'm more interested in the service
Yeah.
than the money.
Quality.
As long as all the bills and shit are covered, I don't give a monkeys.
Yeah.
So that's why the juice cabin, I make it as low price as I can, because it has to be. You have to make something on it, like obviously to pay these normal fucking huge bills that come in. My electric bill's 10 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's because he's got a grow shed in there, like.
Yeah, it's a big shop. You don't realise how big it is. It's it's fabulous, but it does take some running.
You've got a massive industrial fucking coffee maker as well.
Exactly. Kevin Smith, I'm running some Makazawa 4 70-30. It's all right. It goes all right in that. Yeah. Matt from Nature Vape. Sorry, guys.
Just as a matter of interest, we can make the mixture any mixture they want. So like 60, 40, 50, 50, etc. etc. Because we make it all, so we make it for you.
Yeah.
So although it's the standard is 70-30, if you don't say anything, if you ask for whatever, we can make that. It's not a problem.
That's proper customer service, that, mate.
It is.
The
You don't quite
extra
get, that at Big D Vapes, but we do sell some premium juices.
You have some bargains in there, Danny.
you could get some of our nets in.
I will be doing. It's just it's a process, Les, because of the coronavirus. It's held me back.
Oh yeah.
But I will be definitely getting them in, don't you?
I'll dip them in alcohol before I send them.
Yeah. Yeah. Pav G just said that Mark from Nature Vape has got the Easy Mod back in stock.
Hello,
LJ's
Chris
got
Earl.
some deal. If you use NUVS5, you get 5% off at LJ McCutcheon's site. You want to tell them what that is, LJ? And if you put Vape Dis, you can get 10% off at Vape Dis one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice one, LJ. Martin McCutcheon's brother.
Yep. That's a fact because we've seen the pictures.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the pictures. I've been stalking him.
Kevin Smith says he's got 1 day out of it. I got that on the Mulus. That had been the 0.7 mesh coil, mate. The shite. He said Kevin Smith 1 day out of a coil, 70-30 with 22 watts. That's exactly what happened on my Mulus one.
Stuart, I do not sell zebra juice. It is shite. It's the same
Washing
as
a
donkey
Vape's got
piss.
zebra juice for $4.99.
Oh, it's just disgusting. I don't like branding. I don't like the juice. Very chemically.
I take it you'll be the next one being Pro Expo.
Hey,
Yeah,
mate.
see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Kentucky Bill.
I think I'm fatter than Chris, though. So
Chris Earl, welcome. There you go. NUVS 5%. You get 5% off all products.
oh, what Amanda said there.
Yeah, Kevin Smith. That's Danny. Kevin Smith's just saying the same thing about that.
Am I behind?
Don't know. 0.7. Yeah, you're on top chat, not live chat.
Well, go to Kevin Smith, sir.
That he got, what is it? A day out of the mesh coil, which is 0.7 mesh coil, innit?
Oh, the Nautilus one.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog shit, mate. Honestly,
we got
I don't know what
same,
it is.
didn't we, mate?
Yeah. It just spoiled it spoiled the actual Aspire Mulus for me because they're the coils that we're using. And I was really excited about this device that came out. We used them coils and it was just dog shit. Dan Bard in the tattoo man, he had the same problems.
I swear that Aspire have had some issues with their Nautilus coils.
BV
I think it's
seems all right.
the way it's put in. Sometimes you fit it in the when you fit in the Mulus, the cotton hole is quite high up, so the juice is going to like run way below that, and it fucks your coils up. so it needs to be more lower.
Yeah.
So just a bad design fault, really.
Les, he's asking. He asked me earlier how far away I am from you. About 10 minutes from Les's shop.
Not very far, are you?
No, about 10, 15 minminutes. He's saying, Les, what do you like to vape if you're not vaping nets?
Best custard.
There you go.
I've vaped best custard since I started it. Since I started doing juices, that's when I started doing. That's when best custard comes from, and I've always had it in my tanks ever since then. In fact, if we drag any old tanks out that I've had in past, what I've reviewed 3 or 4 years ago, they've still got best custard in them, which is delicious.
To my knowledge, Expo's still going on.
Yeah, I'd seen a thing that would monitor it.
Yeah, they are monitoring it. I can see it being cancelled though.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what, JP? Your microphone is really clear since you moved houses.
Maybe because I've got more open space now.
Yeah.
He's not in prison. He's got out. He's on day release.
I don't know. It looks more like he is. He's in a prison now with a white wall behind him.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, I can see Expo's going to be cancelled, to be fair. I think that because they're considering all big events, aren't they?
Well, if they've cancelled the Premier League, they're going to cancel an Expo, aren't they?
Yeah, it's going to come. It's going to come. I wouldn't. I'd hold off if you booked your hotel. If you haven't booked your hotel,
it's a good job I haven't booked anything because I was going to go.
Yeah, well, I was only going down for the day. We're going to go for the weekend in October. For the Friday, Saturday out with boys. That's what we're planning.
Yeah. I mean, Sarah's coming down as well. I think Ian's bringing his missus. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ian's thought about bringing his missus. Yeah,
but my day, I'll say it now, right? It will be predominantly business, and then a little bit of
pleasure.
Yeah.
I'll be getting out at night because he's away with kids. All right, John Fox is saying that ABC Expo has been cancelled. Some of the lads from Yorkshire Vapor have received emails. I'm going down for the Saturday if it goes ahead, but by the sounds of it, it's not going on. And Tormek says he never runs out of best custard.
Quite right.
But yeah, so got to say, Les, that we've got a new caster. If you didn't see the Wednesday show, guys, Ian had to step down because of family reasons. Obviously, it's late when we're finishing, and so we got CJ in. And CJ's a big fan of yours, Les. He would have been worried about introducing you tonight.
Yeah.
And JP's a big fan as well, and he went on last show. So you haven't met these two, have you?
No.
So CJ, vaping with CJ and James from JP Vape Reviews, both big fans of yours. So they were a bit nervous about talking to you today.
I remember the first video I saw of yours, Les, was of the iSub G tank.
Oh God, that's going back some time.
Yeah, it is going back. That's the first ever review I saw. I actually bought one based on your review. So, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. It's still here somewhere. I've lost it now, but it's still here somewhere.
It's still kicking.
It's still kicking, yeah.
I'm just putting a voucher up in there for you.
Oh, there you go, guys. Spell it right, but MVUK 10.
I can't remember what letters you are. What are you?
NUVS.
Yeah, NUVS.
Yeah.
NUVS. That's a minute. NUVS.
There you go. NUVS 10 from offer. Thank you very much, Les. If you want to go over to Juice Cabin, you get 10% off.
You want to change that?
Well, I can't change it. You have to change it.
NVUS 10.
Still got it wrong.
Still got it wrong. NUVS. No, NUVS. Northern Union Vape Show. Oh my gosh.
It's late, Benny. I told you 9 o'clock. It's too fucking late for us over.
So yeah, 16 days before someone told me that saying, but yeah, I'll be going down if it's still on. I'm going down on Saturday. Right, Peter, thank you very much for giving away, mate. Very much appreciated, mate. I'll speak to you through week with Call UK's address to send them out to. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Peter.
I was hoping to go down to Expo for the weekend this month, next month, but obviously if it's cancelled, I can't. But
yeah, October we're going down for.
You probably like October better, CJ, because it's going to be less hot as well. Because apparently it's really scorching.
Yeah, I will definitely make the October one.
Yeah. You want to sort of look at hotels now, though, really, for around the time, because they do go like hotcakes.
Yeah,
and any ones that are left over, they double the price up.
Yeah, I might book the Premier in just now, just in case. Well, when I get paid,
I might do the Hilton.
What is it? Did Hilton? Did he? Flat Cap did Hilton?
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. Said it were cheap as going to Premier Inn.
It was a Premier quite dear, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, for May Expo, it wasn't too bad. It was for Friday night. I looked at it for Friday night. It was like 59 quid.
I think that's a lot.
I didn't think that was too bad. If you just share someone else's room, it's only 30 quid.
Not for Premier Inn, it's not. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's if normal bed and breakfast is about 30 quid, isn't it?
I don't know. When did you go to bed and breakfast last?
Yeah.
No, in Home Firth, they're around about 60 quid, I think.
Yeah, not cheap.
Yeah.
It's why they're buying hotels, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hotel prices are like down here, but I think they're quite expensive.
Peter Kamara, rather. Big D, let me know if you fancy stocking this vaporless liquids. I will do. I've not had any samples of it though, Peter. So if you can inbox me on Big D Vapes on Facebook or Instagram, I'll check them out.
Yeah.
Providing the price is right though.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to everybody, please do so. And James is only 11 away from 100.
Yeah, so come on, guys, get JP up to 100.
Replay, please subscribe to the rest of the casters.
Yeah,
and go check them out, and obviously get James over that 100. It'd be lovely that.
Yeah, thanks for that.
While we're on as well, while we're talking about casters and that lot, and we've talked about Ian going, he's starting a new show up on a Monday night, just before Mobro, so it's a little easier into Mo's show on a Monday night, 7 o'clock while 8, and he's got Vape and Bake, and I don't know if I should tell everybody who's got on. We tell him.
Yeah, I think it'd be all right.
Yeah, Vape and Bake, and he's also got on nice
Matty.
guy, just a little bit vaping, Matty on with him.
Yeah.
So that'll be a nice ease into the Monday night show with Mobro.
Yeah,
So
I was catching up with Marcus last night on Messenger.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You all right?
He's all right. He's all right. But I've asked him to come on the show, and he's just a bit better, and things have smoothed out a little bit. But next week we have got, and he's confirmed it, but I'm going to double check midweek. Is Little Bro Vapes Aiden? He's going to be popping on next Sunday after Sabs.
Yeah, well, if you want to go over to Leslie's channel, you can try out Leslie's channel. Go over to Leslie's shop or into the thing. You can try out Aiden's Yo.
Yeah, yo. We've got that for him. That's orange Tic Tac.
Orange Tic Tac.
Yeah.
Tic Tac flavour.
I mean, I would visit. I would visit the Juice Cabin and Big D shop, but I'm a bit too far away.
You're technically abroad, aren't you? Really?
I'm technically abroad. Yeah.
Thanks, Carl. You okay?
Is I will do a vlog, record a vlog at Leslie's shop, and I'll show you all the way around it. Because it's massive. It is massive. And then
You're
we're going to
showing
do
them my grow room.
Pardon?
You're showing them my grow room.
Yeah, your grow room. Yeah.
Oh, your
cellar.
peppers.
It's got a cellar as well.
Yeah.
I was just impressed with his coffee machine and the nun stood in the shop.
Yeah,
Bless
we
my son.
started this, Danny, because Matty's just said, Matty never said on a Saturday night Saturday night takeaway on takeaway show that he was doing another show. Oh, little bro, welcome.
Oh, little bro.
So, and Mobo saying no one else is allowed to stream on Mondays apart from him.
Mo bro, you're always welcome in the shop, mate. Do I expect anything extravagant? What's the word?
Fantastic.
Extravagant.
extravagant.
Yeah, because it is a small shop, it's new, so don't expect loads of mods and all that.
I was talking to Aidan, we're on about having a little boys' day out to Big D's shop, a bit of a vlog and a day out and a few beers if you're up this way, Mobro, because I know you're not far from, when your lass is up at Halifax.
Yeah.
So if you fancy a trip
it's a good day out in Ulmford because you've got loads of places you can go to eat. There's loads of bars and pubs, and it's really a good day out. So yeah,
Yeah.
Hot
So
round.
if you fancy a beer,
Yeah.
when you're up, I don't know when you're up. We'll arrange it to go see Danny, and then we're going to have. I'll pop over and see Les anyway because I'm usually there every other Saturday.
You want to do it when it's nice though, nice weather.
It don't matter if I'm having a beer.
Not that way. You can walk around and enjoy it a bit more.
Why do I want to walk around? I'm going to a pub.
No, it's all fair for the last of the summer wine we filmed, weren't it? You want to show everybody all about it.
I'm still going for the beer. I can show them inside the pub.
You don't really walking over to Nora Batty's when it's pissing down, do you? Or Sid's
Why
Cafe.
does she do beer there?
No, there's a pub right next to it though, where they used to film it.
Should have Nora Batty stood in window, shouldn't he?
Yeah. She might be like, Amsterdam hookers with stockings on.
I can imagine Les doing a good character of Nora Batty with his stockings.
Sister Agatha with tights on.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I've got a size C breast stuck to her face at the minute because she looks like she'd be on tits face.
Exactly, beers with lads, Mo. We'll show you how Yorkshire lads drink. I'll be probably on my back after 2.
Yeah, it's quite a good selection of pubs, so you can have a nice pub crawl. It's in a circle as well. Pretty cool.
So yeah, I'm going to sort that out with Aidan, and we'll come for a beer. I don't know if JP can get over. It's a bit far for you to come over, innit? For the beer. You get your train back.
Yeah, I'll see what the day what day you do it for, and then I'll see if I can work around it.
There's not many.
I don't drink though, you know that, don't you? I don't drink, Benny.
No,
I know you don't drink. You're working in shop.
That's 2 of us.
Yeah, let's
I'm not invited.
I'm teetotal.
Hey,
I didn't
That's
invite you
sweet.
out for a beer.
Fuck off, you.
it's a date.
It's a date. You can come for a Coke.
Oh,
Get your
you
dinner beer.
dirty little bastard.
Yeah. Get him up Crack Alley. Get him on Manningham Lane. Best place for him.
Rita Soon Bob too.
Oh, classic film, mate. Classic.
Yeah, it is
Absolute
a
classic film.
Landing and get on your back.
Exactly. Is that all she's getting? I thought I were fucking brilliant.
I like the music in the car as well.
Yeah, oh, it's a classic film, is that? Classic.
Yeah, it's good.
If you never watched Rita Sue and Bob 2, you got to watch it. Because it shows Bradford and it's a shithole. It's still.
Have you not seen it, CJ?
No.
Oh, you need to watch that with the missus. It's well funny.
Oh,
mate.
mate, you got to watch it, yeah. We're having a gang bang, we're having
We're
a
having a
ball.
ball.
We're having a gang bang against the wall.
that guy who's about 20, he's doing that behind that old woman in it.
Yeah.
Like proper going for it.
Little bro's saying he don't drink.
I don't believe that.
And Pope's not
much.
Catholic either.
Not much.
I bet there's full bag of fucking nuts while I've been on.
Yeah. Exactly, and horses don't shit. Yeah. We all know you too well there, Aidan. Do you know what I mean? It is, so yeah, definitely watch that. Right, if you haven't, I'm going to call this a day, because if you haven't seen Late Night Vape Show, he's on with Mick and Kentucky Bill at 10:30. So if you want to carry on watching people there on till usually about, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And you lot are always on it as well.
I've got pop in, I have my tea and then pop in
Yeah.
and see them.
Are you popping in tonight, Benny?
I might do, yeah, after my tea. Might pop in and have a chat
You
with them.
see JP.
Yeah, I'll think about it first.
Yeah.
I probably won't tonight.
Yeah.
So I might just pop in and say hello.
It's a good
So-
show. I like it.
We will wrap it up and we'll get everybody to say the goodbye. Well, you can do the outro for us, DJ, so you can go around and...
Okay. Do you want to do that first? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. In chat, all the spanners, thank you very much for coming in. Les, it's been an absolute honour. Thank you very much for coming on. Big thank you to the rest of the hosts, Big D, James, and Benny Vates. Really nice to see you. And thank you very much for asking me to come on as a co-host. I've really enjoyed it. First one.
Yeah.
So I'll see you all later, guys, and I'll hand it over to James. Say your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Right, thanks, Josh. I want to thank you all for joining us. It's been a good show again. Getting some nice numbers through now. It's nice to see you finally, Les. I'm going to all pop into your shop when I get a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, you're roughly, an hour and a half roughly away from me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I'm in Hull, you see.
All right.
I want to thank you a lot for subscribing. Just keep going with the subscribes if you can. Thank you for that. And I want to thank Danny for the intro, which I've introduced out yesterday.
Oh, cheers.
If you hadn't seen it, it's some of Danny's work. I want to thank you for that. And yeah, and it's been one good show, and I'll see you soon. And I'll pass it over to Danny.
Thank you, JP. I just want to say thank you to Les for coming on the show. You're always welcome, buddy. It's great when you're on because the chat's flowing all the time. I want to welcome our latest permanent co-host, CJ. It's a pleasure to have you on, mate. I've been watching CJ for quite a while, so it's been great to get to know him better and get him on the show. Thanks to JP and Benny, as always, my brothers. And thank you to everybody in chat who's joined, the likes of Emma Douglas, Amanda Robinson. I'm sure a fella Nate Dogg's been taking the piss out of me. You got Dan Barden, the moderator, thank you, mate. And all the high-end reviewers like Little Bro and Flat Cat Buds and Mo Bro. Thank you for joining the chat. Really appreciate it. If you've not already done so, give the show a big thumbs up. We really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. I will hand that over to Benny.
Right, thank you very much for everybody going. Yeah, I know Grim Green's on Misfits. I knew that. If you're interested. I know we were going to be on tonight. I didn't mention that. But if you want to go over and see Grim Green, you can do. He's on Misfits show.
That's cool, that, isn't it? I didn't know he was on the show.
Yeah, he's on the show tonight at Misfits. So yeah, thank you very much for everything. Les, it's always a pleasure. You're definitely going to be coming on once a month. I'm going to hold you to that. Once a month, Les, you're coming on now. That's it. We'll get you on. You're booked in for next year. Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you very much to JP, Danny, brother from another mother, and as new caster, CJ. So thank you very much for agreeing to come on. And I know it was a bit of a shock, but thank you very much. And Ian, good luck with your new show, mate. I hope it goes well. And you're still always welcome on here. You know you are. We still chat to you regularly. So, and Les, thank you very much for coming on and agreeing to come on. Like I say, we're going to get you on. You're now semi-permanent once a month now, mate. No option. So I'll pass it on to... Oh, thank you very much, chat. Been great. Seeing some new people in as well. So thank you very much for everybody coming in chat. Without you, we won't have a show. And I'll pass it on to Les, and he can close us all out.
It's me.
It is. It's you.
Thank you all so very much for joining us tonight. It's been absolutely wonderful being on Benny's show and everybody else with everybody else as well. It's nice to have somebody to bounce off. Yeah. You've got to have somebody to bounce off. And thanks to everybody that's come and actually put all these messages in. And this is the first time I've seen actual messages down here, so I've actually responded to a couple. But I will get better. You know how I'm crap at this kind of stuff. It's just how it is. If you get the chance, get over to my new channel, which is Life with Les on YouTube, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. We do videos on all sorts of different stuff. It's not just about, vaping and things. It's the juice cabinet is now a more of a, what did we describe it as? An emporium.
Yes, it's an emporium. It does all sorts. It's
got all sorts going on in it. So if you haven't had a chance, get yourself through to the juice cabin. If you're looking for a particular juice that you're after, if you bring a bit with you, me and Liam will have a go at recreating it for you. So you might be able to take it away that same day if you like, because that's a service that we do. But so anyway, it's all there for you. So thank you very much indeed for joining everybody. So until next time, it's going to be.
Ta-da for now.
Bye.
Wow.
Wow.